What's good YouTube? Welcome to my channel, Larsen and Conditioning. Today we'll talk about why you need to lift heavy if you want maximum gains. First, let's get it over with. I'm not talking about you need to do 1, 2, 3 repetition maximums, as these become very sport specific. What I am saying is that you need to train with reps of 3 to 5 repetitions, as these stimulate your muscle 2 top muscle fibers, which are the muscle fibers that has the most growth potential. So you need to stimulate these, otherwise you're just simply leaving gains on the table. So for all the time and effort you spend in the gym, I would assume you want the most benefit from your actual training. So you actually, if you want that, you need to actually incorporate heavy lifting, because otherwise you're simply shortchanging yourself. But you just want to be aesthetic, so why should you train heavy in that case then? Because if you're going to train heavy, you're going to be stronger. And when you are stronger, you're going to have a better CNS, which is your central nervous system. And the better connection you have with your central nervous systems, which you use to recruit your muscle fibers, the stronger you're going to be, and the better you can actually lift even on the lighter loads. So you can be far more explosive even on your lighter sets. So even if you just focus purely on aesthetics, it doesn't matter. When you're not using PEDs, then getting stronger is the primary driver of you getting bigger and stronger. So you need to actually focus on getting stronger from time to time. This way you will get bigger, and you also stimulate your muscle type 2 fibers, which again has the most growth potential. So you'll get to look better naturally. Now, why does it work training heavy in terms of transfer that to lighter loads? Because when you train to getting stronger, you learn to be very aggressive and very explosive in your lifts. So this in turn transfers over to your lighter loads. You can be far more explosive and have much more control over it. It also, with heavier loads, it forces you to enhance your technique quite drastically. So when you enhance your technique, you're going to learn how to create more tension and more stability throughout your entire body. So this is some of the ways that it actually helps training heavy, so you can transfer this skill to doing lighter loads. Whereas if you only train light, you cannot transfer that over to the heavy side, the same type of skill. So this is exactly why it works and why you need to do it. So how would you implement these things? Well, if you want to implement heavy training into your training sessions and you have only done like 15 rep sets, what you need to do is that you take a period of time where you take on your compound movements and taper down the amount of repetitions that you do slowly over time as you increase the weight. So if you're only doing 15 repetitions, then start for multiple weeks, go down to like 15 repetitions, increase the weight, keep it there for a few weeks, go down to 10, increase the weight, and keep going down until you reach about the 3 to 5 repetition sets. And then that way you will get to the point where you need to be, and then you can actually start training really heavy and then get the growth that you want. So how would you progress when you're finally getting to train heavy? What you need to do is that you need to get to a weight that you can do for 5 repetitions, and then increase the smallest amount that you possibly can, and then do 3 repetitions, because this way you ensure good explosive reps all the way through, so you don't get to grind. And you have to keep on this pattern until you actually get to the point where you need to be. So get to 5 repetitions over time, then increase a small amount, go down to 3, keep it there for a little bit, but slowly build up to 4, and again ensure good explosive reps, build up to 5, ensure good explosive reps, and then repeat the same pattern again. If you want any other training recommendations just like these, comment and subscribe. Larsen Conditioning signing out. I hope you have an awesome day.